Some big time winter weather that's going to headline the work week forecast, but at least right now we are all quiet. On the Max Track Live Doppler, things have been quiet there throughout the day. Just variable clouds across the Commonwealth, and that's still what we're seeing tonight. So occasionally you'll see some breaks in the cloud cover, but overall we're just going to keep things tranquil. Meanwhile, that big storm system that's going to usher in some major changes is now starting to move through the upper Midwest, spreading snow as far south as north central Indiana, and eventually that's going to be knocking on our doorstep looking towards tomorrow evening. But during the day on Monday, we are looking spectacular. Hard to believe that we're going to be seeing a dramatic drop in temperature then. Starting off in the morning, we'll be sitting in the upper 20s. By the afternoon, already approaching the 50-degree mark as a strong wind out of the south continues to kick up. We are tracking highs that are going to be anywhere from about 10 to even pushing 15 degrees above our average high for this time of the year, as we'll sit in the low to mid 50s come the afternoon. So after that delightful afternoon, we're starting to see some changes working in once you get home tomorrow evening. Here's future track at 7 o'clock Monday evening. There's going to be a line of showers setting up just to our west. Temperatures by the time that line makes it here, still warm enough that we just see rain, but then it's going to be a dramatic drop. Quickly, rain will change over to snow before midnight, and we'll continue to track snow showers as we continue through the wee hours of the morning into Tuesday. Some minor accumulations will be possible, but it's into our southeastern Kentucky counties that the snow could really start to pile up, and that's why the National Weather Service has already put out a winter storm watch for a number of counties in that part of the area. More than likely, that is going to be elevated to a winter storm warning sometime tomorrow. Meanwhile, for the rest of us across central and eastern Kentucky, no advisories or warnings at this point, but still, we have to be aware that there could be some slick spots heading out Tuesday morning after some of those light accumulations. Most of us are going to be on the very low end of this event, less than an inch expected from Lexington and points westward. Meanwhile, moving our way east, that's where those totals begin to bump up. 1 to 3 inches possible for areas like Moorhead, Mount Sterling, even back towards Somerset, and then it's into the higher elevations of southeastern Kentucky, where you could pick up 2 to 4 inches before the end of the day on Tuesday. That's the first big headline. The other big story is going to be the coldest air of the season yet that is going to come with a visit from the polar vortex. Of course, back 5 years ago, it was a social media sensation, but it's always been there. It always resides across the North Pole, but now a piece of that polar vortex is going to be breaking off as the polar jet buckles, and then all that Arctic air is going to be able to slide southward. So not only are we going to be tracking intense Arctic air, but also brutal wind chills. In fact, it could be feeling as cold as 15 degrees below zero looking ahead to Wednesday. That's really going to be the core of this Arctic outbreak. And once temperatures drop below freezing late tomorrow evening, we are going to stay below freezing through at least Friday afternoon. You'll also notice along the way, high temperatures only in the teens and 20s. Morning lows will be in the single digits, if not below zero, looking towards the middle of this week. But for the rest of tonight, it's going to be relatively nice. We dropped to 28 degrees as temperatures will hold steady under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Then savor that 50-degree high tomorrow. We will be sneaking in some sunshine into the afternoon. Clouds begin to work in. Rain holds off until the evening hours, but then will quickly change over to snow. That snow will be wrapping up into Tuesday, the middle of this week, just extremely cold. But looking ahead to next weekend and the early days of February, temperatures start looking up. We'll have more LEX 18 news after this.